Push that button. Pay no attention to the man behind the screen.
Oh, you mean me? Who's up in the hull?
Yeah. Everybody's hearing me jump. I'm in my
French.
Yeah,
Friendship drive charging.
that's me. Charging it up, getting the stream ready for the charge. Can anybody hear me in stream? Can you hear Sparks in the stream?
Hi, I'm Sparks, and I did not approve this message.
Hello everyone, hello. Let's push that button. Let's get to the main screen. And welcome to the stream. We're in space. We're in an unshielded hauler. Why? Why, you may ask? Because I left my orca running somewhere at this place called Our Fribble. It was named in mid-sneeze. So we're gonna go there. Oops, no, okay, go there. And we're gonna pick up the orca. Cause I was gonna do this CG, this, combat scenario with the cutter. Cause I've never done it before. I was gonna bring the cutter. And then I think Jack with a Q said, hey, why don't you do it in an orca? And I said, I've never heard a better idea in my life, so we're going to do that. But yes, we are in a space taxi, Will Gaming. We're in a space taxi at the moment, and we're gonna be flying to pick up the orca from Impound. And Sparks is in the back seat. Announce yourself, Sparks. Reveal yourself.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it's a back seat so much as it is the cargo bay of this thing, and
Yeah, there's no seat back here.
I assume you're flying the way you normally do Mars, but back here, I'm going to be honest, it's a bit rough. I don't know what kind of moves you're pulling off, but there's definitely not I've hit a couple walls a couple times here in the back.
Yeah. It's an old ship, so there's no seat belts in the back. Yeah, but let's see. Okay, gonna go to this place here. I left the orca here from the last CG. So not that I haven't been playing since the last CG, but I haven't used the orca since the last CG, so that kind of counts.
Regas is asking which conflict zone will be the one.
Hopefully a high conflict zone, because I want to see some capital ships, jumping in, and we just shoot them back out. Which actually, the orca is fantastic for taking out capital ships. Wouldn't you agree?
Say the way that you fly an orca is generally the approved method for just never being touched.
Yeah, and also the hard points are right at the nose, actually the chin of the orca, so it's really great for directing that power straight at the ship, at those heat relays.
True.
As soon as those things, yeah.
That's never been a problem with the orca. I feel like every ship has like a discussion at some point about where the hard points are when you're actually trying to land your shots. But the orca has never had that problem. It's there. They're all like lined up exactly.
Yeah, I mean, having said that, like, I do, like, since it's at the chin, I kind of have to nose up. Like, so say I'm shooting at this planet here. I don't my auto dock is now flying the ship. But I would have to, like, point slightly above it for it to hit. Because, since they're right underneath the chin, it doesn't do it. Though I've seen it from external mode, and my guns will actually shoot through the cockpit. That's how dedicated they are, and
That's
yeah.
that's not good, Mars. That's clear. That's clearly a safety issue of shooting through the cockpit.
I mean, there is a whoosh. I feel the draft, but it's fine. I mean, as long as I don't put my hand.
But it's not fine. The lasers are going through the cockpit.
It's not lasers. It's multi-cannons, so you can see them coming.
Oh well, that somehow makes it different. You're right. What was I thinking?
Yeah. Right? Let's see here. All right, let's go pick up this Orca. Let's see, starport services, and I will say that we are in open as we always are, so you can always join us in one shape or form. And I do, there it is. I do recommend you bring an Orca also. I think everybody should bring an Orca or a dolphin. Don't bring a beluga. If you see a beluga, you're out of here. We're targeting you, and you're done.
Yeah, none of that.
None of that stuff, right? And then bring your Orca, and let's get rid of those carriers. Wait, whose side are we on?
I think normally we're on the Imperial side, but I think this time we're on the Fed side.
We're on the Fed side, okay. Well, hopefully we'll know who's who when we get there. Let's see.
Hello, Commander, Thought Criminal.
All right, let's see here.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody who's joining us. Let's have some fun.
Oh, this looks good. Look at all these hull reinforcements. All of them. I have all of them. Which ones do I have? All of them. Except for this one here. I have a prismatic shield generator. So that's good. Okay.
We got somebody who's got a frag Orca.
Frag Orca. Perfect. Okay, I got these things.
I love this. We're going to have just such a beautiful set of just beautiful white ships, but not Imperial white ships. It's actually a white contingent of space tourism transporters loaded up, ready to take on the Imperials.
And you know what? For the occasion, I haven't used this yet. I've never used another paint job, but this could be the one.
Yeah, what would you go with?
I'm using this one that was gifted to us because of the anniversary of Elite Dangerous or whatever. But it's this nice metallic blue. Oh, look at that. There's actually a Tesla in my neighborhood that is painted exactly this color. It looks awful. But this looks great.
So Thaddeus is actually asking why the Feds this time. I think that's a fair question to ask in the drama, which is the Elite Dangerous universe.
Okay. So, well, why the Feds this time? Honestly, I've forgotten. I'll answer both. I've forgotten which side we're going to be on, so I'll answer both questions. So we're going after the Feds because they're what's it called? Their ships are easy to blow up, right? Very easy, especially when their big old ship, the battlecruiser, comes in. Super easy to blow up. So that's fun. Now, if we're doing Imperial, the reason why we're doing Imperial. Wait. Going after Imperial. I think it's because
for story reasons, right, Mars? I mean, like what's going on right now is like we have no loyalty here at Ghost Giraffe. We are 100% on the side that we are on all the time, and I think in this particular case,
if you're on,
Go ahead.
If we're on your side, you can depend that that's who we're fighting for. Unless literally on the way, we forget which side we're fighting for. And I see that on the stream, it literally says that we're fighting against the Imperials, so we are on the Federation side. So you can count on us to not shoot your battlecruisers.
That's right. Although I do want everyone listening in to know, the more you could look like you're on the Imperial side and help us join, the more of a disappointment and chaos we'll create, the more hilarity that will ensue.
Ensue indeed. And I think we're here at LTT 1935 Sounds like a video game. Okay, there's conflict zone high intensity near planet B, I believe. So we'll head over that way. Now we're going to definitely need some friends, because I'll tell you what, Orca versus anything, not so great, unless it's a battlecruiser. But unfortunately, we're not fighting against battlecruisers today. We're fighting against Imperial warships, and that's gonna be fun. Oh, speaking of fun, it's just begun because we've been interdicted. I can't tell if it's a person or not.
Oh, here we go.
I'm looking at this escape vector. I'm focusing on escape vector. Oh, you know what would be fun though, is if we picked up some cargo. I always like upping the stakes, you know. For the longest time, Sparks. I never put this in any of our videos, but I was flying around with my Orca, with I think it was called antique paintings or antique artwork in my hold the whole time. You know, doesn't do anything. You know, I can't even trade it, and it's not even that much. But I knew it was there, so that was the difference.
Colby, see you soon. Commander Bro, Ken1, I know that you're really into the story arc of this, but you have to understand that is not the reason why. We really have no morals here. We're on our own side. We just think it'll be funnier this time around to support the Federation.
Oh, I remember. It was for irony. As I said at the top of the hour, I was originally in a cutter, and I thought it'd be funny if I was on the Federation side in my cutter. And then, and you know, maybe it was also, you know, like intrigue, like, oh, he's a spy. I'm a spy. I'm a spy cutter.
Dun 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 dun.
But like all good plans, it didn't make it past the pre-stream because someone had the great idea of why don't I do this in my Orca because it'd be hilarious, and I agreed that would be funny, and I always go for funny.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're, what is your advice for people who want to join us? Can you just basically just declare your general area, Mars, just so that we can get people to know?
My general area is the system of LTT 1935, and we're going near planet, we're going to the high conflict zone at 7B. Planet 7B. It's a big old gas giant here. Looks fantastic. Love the rings. Blue planet. Blue skies. Blue underneath you all day long. And here we are. We're coming up on this next thing here. It looks like a landable planet. I'm not sure. But if it is, we won't be landing on it because guess what? We're going to a conflict zone.
Yeah. Conflict zone. Conflict zone. Conflict zone.
We did it. And I am in wing with Cryodroid, a time-tested warrior, and small mensch, kind mensch, I don't know. They speak German, and it's one of our German guys on the Discord. I would say about half of our Discord is German, so they're here to represent. All right.
Asking on stream about the NMLA working for Thargoids now. For legal reasons, we have nothing to say. For stream reasons, sure. Yeah, that's totally what's going on. Conspiracy, who cares? Let's get in there. The most important point is that we're going to be on our side. Again, there's a federal side, there's an Imperial side, and we're on our side. Which means, Mars, that actually we can switch also midstream about what side we're supporting.
That's true. We can be swayed. We can be persuaded. Yeah. Like I said, I had different plans for this stream. I was going to be in a cutter, going to be using it for the very first time. But you know, somebody had a better idea, and I went with it. Better ideas are always the best ideas. That's my philosophy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think what's really important is that if you're going to be on your side when there's two different sides, is to quickly join the winning side at the end. You know what I mean?
I never thought of it that way. That makes sense.
Everybody likes the underdog in the beginning, and that's always the fight that you should fight. But just remember, when you're losing, you can totally switch sides if you're on your side.
Or you could just say, you know what, I'm not really into that sport anyway. I'm just here for the fans.
That's right, you can also do that. I'm just here for the fans.
Alright, let's see. Now we do have to officially declare allegiance. I don't know which one's which. Oh no. Okay. They both say, okay, this one's Confederate, this one's corporate. I don't know which faction. People in chat, please let us know which one am I supposed to join. Cryodroid.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know.
Yeah. We trust chat to let us know. And you turn in my.
And greetings, Raphael, Thought Criminal, Colin, everybody. Everybody, just welcome.
Okay.
We got a hashtag do it for the Vine.
What's the Vine?
Well, you see, Mars, in the 21st century, back in the day, there was a social network that really doubled down on the fact that people have no attention spans.
Oh.
And had very quick videos. It's kind of like a YouTube or a TikTok, but on a way that's just way more intense. So I'm pretty sure that they're either referencing that or there's something about tomatoes that I don't get.
Oh, there's definitely something about tomatoes I don't get because they are disgusting. Here we go. Our first catch of the day is going to be one of these guys.
Top is fed. LTT is fed. Everybody's jumping in with you for that.
I think I joined the right team.
I think you did too. Fed a receipt.
There we go. There's some explosions. All right. Are there any commanders in the instance that we need to get rid of? All right, got that guy. All right, I see a commander who hasn't pledged allegiance, and I see that as a direct threat. I am directly threatened by that, Sparks. How about
Definitely.
you?
Yeah, well, the way I see it is like if you're not on their team or the other person's their team and you're not on our team, then you're definitely like not on our team. So we definitely need to get rid of that guy right away.
He's in a squadron called RSM-1, and he's in a wing of 3. I feel like attacking him's not a good idea. My spidey sense is telling me something different.
Now, you have a spidey sense out in space, Mars?
Yeah, it's very faint. It's very, very fluid.
Okay. So, Mars, what is your read on the situation in terms of intensity? I see a lot of lasers.
I see a lot of lasers.
Points.
It's not too intense.
Who's actually fighting here? That's like who's winning? Who's losing? Give us your take on it as a pilot while you're trying to survive.
I think boredom is losing for sure. Fun is about at 90%. Here comes the rest of the 10%. Oh, I missed. That was about a 7% fun attack. I will say this: I'm glad in the Orca in terms of being able to turn to shoot. Oh, look at this Imperial guy.
Oh.
He's sitting here.
Boom.
What's he doing? What is he doing?
He's not winning.
He's having
He's not
fun.
winning.
You can tell they're having fun when they're just sitting there getting shot at. They're just like, you know what? I get it. Oh, that looked fun. What a fun time that guy had. All right, let's see here. Who's next? Ooh, excellent. A cutter. Oh, I think this is the big boss. I think this is the guy we're supposed to kill.
All right.
All things to weapons. And we're going for ramming speed, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Watch as the careful Orca gently nudges the prey into the bottomless pits of space.
I sniffed his butt there. Just to make sure, just to assert dominance.
Yeah, you have to assert dominance when you're in space.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, they don't take you seriously.
No. They don't.
Okay, his shields are down. Coming in for the kill. Oh, I hit him. Nice. And I didn't see how much percentage points it went down. But I tell you what, those NPCs are rocking in their boots. Here we go.
Dominance has been asserted.
Oh, yeah. Good 6% attack. Looks like somebody has pack hounds over there. Or that's the leftovers from my boosting into them.
Now, I just want to make sure it's clear, Mars, you do know that every time that you do hit ramming speed and attack one of these guys, that I have a possibility of breaking my neck back here, right?
No, it isn't. We did it.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying these are the implications.
Yeah. Go ahead and start filling up that workers' comp form. That'll save you lots of time by the end of the stream.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, if I could fill that out before I become brain dead from the concussions, that's a good point. Thank you.
Yes.
Space tourism cares.
Anything to help. Okay.
Now, Mars, I know we're in the middle of a federal battle, but
yeah.
I know I'm locked in the cargo bay, but I think we still have some visitors on board who paid to watch this thing happen. What did you sell this event as for them?
Rip roaring good time. I think that's what was on the flyer.
Okay.
I did actually also post it to a self-help group for those feeling down and want to see some explosions. Okay, defeat enemy ships. Now, I got you here under false pretenses. You actually thought this was something else entirely, right? I think he's getting up to go get that workers' comp form.
Yeah, Colby, just get a dolphin, get an orca, come join the flight.
So you're back there reading the chat. How's it looking out there? How are people feeling? Is this thing on?
Mars, I need to quickly count the champagne bottles back here. I'll be right back.
Okay,
I just need to do this.
We gotta make sure they're all there.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
We're gonna have a large party. And I just remembered, if we're gonna be rocking back and forth, rocking the Casbah over here, forget Sparks' cranial integrity. We got some bottles of champagne back there. Oh, that was a good ram. Did you feel that?
I did. Okay, I'm gonna go count champagne. Be right back.
All right. We did it. Go ahead and reboot and repair the ship. Make sure those champagne refrigerators are nice and chilly. Let's see here. Oh, we lost one of our wing members. Nice. Okay, now let's go ahead and turn some of this stuff in. I think we're supposed to turn this stuff in at Wolf. Let's see, where is Wolf? Wolfport. Let's go to Wolfport. Because this is a lot of stuff here. 200,000. That's a lot. Okay, and we're gonna invite Cryodroid back into it. Looks like Cryodroid got kicked out somehow. Let's see here. Cryodroid, invite to wing. There you go. Fantastic. You're back. Glad to have you back, Cryodroid. We're going to drop off some of these combat bonds, or whatever they're called, at Wolfport, and then we're going to go back into it. Also, I think my ammo is starting to run low, so I want to make sure everything... Well, no, actually, it's fine. It's not low at all. But I'll feel a lot better if I turn these in, because I always do this. I remember last stream where I push the limit, and then I end up losing everything that I've done for the past, 45 minutes. Mobius 1's going to come in a T10. Oh, if I was doing combat in any ship other than an Orca, it'd definitely be in a T10. Big box. I was in one of these conflict zones earlier, and a Fed and Imperial capital ship dropped in and started pew-pewing things. That's what I'm hoping to see. Well, Milton wants to come in. Milton, you are much welcome. Let's see here, and we're going to do a victory lap past Wolfport, so everyone can see. Oh, we're being interdicted again. It's fine. It's just NPCs stream sniping, that's all. No big deal. I wonder what my, I forget what my speed is with all this armor on. It's not our normal 637. but it looks like we won't find out yet. King Lima Bean says, halfway to the core, your video and this stream are helping me get through it alive. Get through. Oh. Well, hopefully it's not too much of a distraction. You got to keep your eyes on the road when you're out there, because I'll tell you what, there's stars out there. Man, I don't know how you guys do it. I went to Colonia once, and then I went to the center of the galaxy, and then to that tourist megaship that's near there. Beautiful spot. Best, I think the most beautiful place in the galaxy. It's in this really nice green nebula. There's a another black hole there. It's beautiful. But then on the way back, we had this idea for a video to do like these famous pulsars, like, you know, real life famous pulsars. And I went to all of them. Oh my god, it took me off track, I think by 1,000 jumps. And I don't know how people do it. I can't explore out there that much, which is ironic considering this is space tourism. But I do what I have to. But if I can avoid it, I will. Okay, let's see here. Landing at parking space 25. Everyone, don't forget where we parked.
What is happening up front? There's champagne everywhere.
Oh, I decided to go back to the station to deliver this stuff.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you know, maybe next time let me know, because we have approximately 100% less champagne than we did about 5 minutes ago.
Just push this. Press the replicator, so it'll make them all again. Put all the shards and the mop and all that stuff inside the replicator. It'll just do it again. You know.
Okay.
G.I.G.O.
Okay.
Okay. Speaking of which, guess what? Guess what I just realized.
What?
I just pulled a on-brand foul up.
What does that mean?
Well, we haven't actually signed up for the CG. So we gotta go sign up for the CG. I haven't done it yet. Let's see. Okay, then we gotta sign up.
And you know, that's what you do when you're on your side. You know, you don't need to sign up. You just show up. You know. Yeah.
A python is an honorary orca. Thought criminal. Go on and bring it. Okay, I think this is Federation, right? Oh wait, which one is select and which one is not? Is it the highlighted one, or I've forgotten? You know how, like, when you think about it, like, everybody do this experiment with me. Don't look down, don't look at your shirt, but what shirt are you wearing right now? I'm doing it right now. I'm thinking, what shirt am I wearing? I have no idea. Oh wait, what shirt am I wearing? I thought I had an idea of what my shirt I was wearing on before I asked this question, but now that I'm asking it, I don't know. I think it's blue. I think it's a Star Wars. Looking down? Yes. No, it's gray. But it is Star Wars. Okay, I think we're...
Man, I just did your experiment, and I realized I'm not wearing a shirt.
Well, I mean, that's right. Sometimes some people out there might be like not wearing shirts, and they don't even know that until they look down. Let's see here. Combat bond. Thank goodness I noticed that I wasn't signed up for the CG before I turned in combat bonds, because that would have been hilarious. Okay, let's see. Did that count? That's the next question. Did that me turning in count, or did I have to do this before I signed up? Let's see.
Well, no, it shouldn't count. You didn't sign up.
Okay, I signed up now, but I didn't turn in. Okay, I turned in. I'm in the top 100%. That's not great. We want to be at least in the top 75, and at most in the top 10 commanders, which we've never done. I've been top 10%. I've never been top 10 commanders. Have anybody out there? Have you? What's the highest CG ranking you've ever gotten? Also, our lovely wing. What's the top CG ranking you've ever gotten? Cryjoid. Kind Mensch, and Milton Ignis. I'm gonna back up here. Watch out, Sparks. Better hold on to the brand new
please,
replicated
please, no.
stuff, because we're gonna boost out of here.
We just did this.
There we go. There we go. We're going at sort of an angle so we can get the most. There we go. There we are.
Ah, Jesus.
Alright, hold on. I can do this from external, so that way I'm making sure we're going the right direction. There we go.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Oh! We did it. Also, I wanted to see our nice, lovely new paint job here. I still haven't seen it. It's so dark. We'll look at it later. Okay, so our wing says 25%, 10%. By the way, can we join Discord channel? Yes, you can join the Discord channel. You just can't talk. That's all. If that's okay.
We got Thought Criminal in the top 5% in a CG last year. I never got top 5. I've gotten top 10.
Does it go to top 5?
I don't know. I will say that when I was in the top 10, it was totally due to a glitch in a very unpopular siege. I felt like I kind of cheated.
Maybe you did. By the way, I don't know where you guys are, wingmates, but we're going to the one closest near me, which is the high conflict zone by 7E. I hope that doesn't put you guys out.
Now, what is your goal here, Mars?
To win. My goal actually is to meet a capital ship and rout
it. Okay. Okay, then I'll definitely replicate some more champagne.
Yeah. Get it ready. Get it ready. Yeah, it'll use any sort of stuff lying around. It just needs raw material. Just throw it in there, and it'll like molecularly switch things around. You could put a cat in there, and we call it cat tea, and you could put all kinds of stuff.
All right.
And it'll be.
All right,
it'll taste champagne.
Okay, well let's try that out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that worked. Okay. Some garbage. Let's see how that works. Yeah, you're right. What about tomatoes? Tomatoes work?
Oh no, not tomatoes.
Oh, well, too late. Tomatoes are now champagne.
Okay. Well, fine. I suppose that could be on our export. We'll use that. That'll be the fancy stuff. Like when the queen comes over, we're like, oh, it's our tomato tea champagne. Very, very ceremonial, very customary, and they can't refuse, because if we say it's like a custom thing wherever we're from, then they can't. I'm being interdicted. It's fine. I think we're gonna be thrown into a planet. Okay. Our pursuer was thrown into a planet, so we're fine.
Okay, so you're sure about this cat thing?
Where are you?
Sure that I can just throw this in?
Yeah. Make sure it's live.
Well, I mean, it doesn't like it, but it seems like it'll go. It seems like it'll fit.
Yeah, as long as it fits. Because I'll tell you what, I don't know how many times I put one in and didn't fit, and then you have like a disappointed, queen waiting for her cat tea.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't like it, but it seems to be working.
Okay, by the way, I think we are in a fresh instance here, meaning we have a high chance for big bad dudes to be jumping in. Oh my god, did I join the right team? Did I join the right team?
Yeah, Alexander. We're in open. We're always in open.
Good to have you on the team, Commander.
God, I'm gonna be doing this all stream, wondering whether or not I joined the right team. It's like when you one time I was introduced to a guy named Daniel, but for some reason I thought his name was David, so I kept calling him David.
You know what? I actually had a friend who one time went through something like that, where a business owner of a coffee shop just started to decide that his name was Kevin. His name is Tyler.
Okay.
But he he was kind of like, yeah, it's actually Tyler, like 3 times. And by the 4th time that he went in, the owner, was like, hey, Kevin, and he just gave up. So then when I went to go get coffee with him, he's like, hey, so you're gonna call me Kevin? Don't make it weird. I'm like, and I was like, but why? He's like, I'll explain to you later. But he was just known at this coffee shop as Kevin. Yay! He just didn't want to explain it away.
That's funny. In high school, we had a bunch of kids who had nicknames. And we had one kid named Wolfie, and we had another kid named Woody, and another kid named Charles. Those weren't their names. It wasn't till graduation where they're calling people's names. Come up to like Jose Herrera. We're like, who the hell is Jose Herrera? And then Woody stands up and he's like, it's me. Like, oh my god, that's your real name. Oh boy.
And Mr. C. North says you're shooting Imperial ships. I think you might have joined the opposite that you wanted.
Did I? I think we're.
I mean, I don't know. I'm back here with the cats and champagne. I can't see.
Well, okay. Well, we got a big boy here. We're gonna make the best of it. Heat relay down. Okay, let's go. Another heat relay. Fire. Oh, look how fast these things drop with my nose turrets. And Charles.
I'm gonna be honest, Mars. I'm a little space sick back here with
I'll tell you what about Charles. Charles was our best friend in high school. We had 4 best friends. There's 4 of us. There's me, Sergio, Ken, and Charles. And Charles, we had no idea. We didn't know his real name. They were like Moon Soon Kim. We're like, who the heck is Moon? He goes, that's my. And then Charles just walks up. We're like, dude, why didn't you go by Moon this entire time? That's way cooler than Charles.
Totally.
And the weirdest thing, after high school, we never saw him again. It was so weird. Yeah, a couple of my friends from high school just ghosted after high school graduation.
Maybe they weren't real.
Yeah, maybe they were my imagination. Maybe that's why I kept getting in trouble in class for excessive talking. Yet there was nobody I was talking to.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a story about crazy people. So I was once hanging out with a bunch of doctors that were doing like their thing at the psych ward.
That sounds insane.
So
Doctors.
while I was there, so while I was there, I was like, look, I really want to know like what crazy people you deal with. And one of them revealed to me, he's like, I had this experience and it just changed me. And what he said is there was a guy who was like seeing people and hearing voices. And he's like, well, what can we do for you? And he said that the guy pointed to like the bench that he was sitting on, and he said, I just want to introduce you to my friends. This, I'm not reusing a name. It's just this was the names. He's like, this is Jesus, Gandhi, and Kevin. I want to introduce you to them. And he's like, cool. And he took him in to deal with him because he was a doctor. And he's like, I just couldn't help it. Where he's like, I kind of understand Jesus and Gandhi, but like, what's Kevin's name? Like, who is this Kevin guy?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it was like, somebody from his past.
Yeah. Or maybe there's this like really powerful figure that we don't know, whose name is just Kevin.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's who. Oh, I think we did it. I think we did it.
Did we?
I think so. I heard the German guy talking on my ship, but I don't know what he's saying because it's German. Is this guy?
And just to clarify, yes, we are an open. We're always an open. Is it a good idea? No. That's the Ghost Giraffe promise.
I think this guy's hard locked here. I don't think he can be driven off. Heat relays. I'm looking at all these heat relays. Okay, we're just gonna shoot all of his weapons.
David from Outer Space says, maybe from Home Alone. Maybe. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a powerful figure.
Yeah.
Jesus, Gandhi, and Kevin.
Kevin McAllister.
Kevin McAllister. So, I mean, are all the heat things gone? I can't really tell.
All the heat things, I think, are off. I think we've blown them all to smithereens.
Well, then, what's going on, Mars?
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
Do you think they went to like that big, jump the frack out of here, and it just didn't work? Like maybe there's a circuit break blown?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, everyone's just trying to push it out of the system. Wait. No.
King Lima Bean, yes, it's always a bad idea to be an open. That's why we do it.
Yeah, it's more fun. More stories.
But honestly, if you're gonna play Elite, why would you not play an open? Like it's so there's so many moments where you just don't see anybody, right? You're so alone in the darkness of space, even if you are an open. So why not at least be an open so that when you come across a band of pirates who are going to completely murder you and take away your ship after traveling, 30,000 light years, like why not set you up for that experience?
I'm gonna get out and push it. Let's see here. Pushing it.
Do you need me to get out and push?
Trying. It's stuck. I think it blew a tire. Oh, I see what the problem is. It's got all this red stuff here.
Thought Criminal, just if you're getting into that kind of state where you can't seem to join up, just go back to the menu and then come back in and you can re-instance yourself. I know it's annoying, but like it's an easy fix to just kind of recycle and try to jump in again. Mars, I don't understand what's going on.
I don't either. I'm disappointed.
It seems like we're going for the heat relays on this ship, but why is it that damage directly to the engines just doesn't help? Are they shielded in some weird way? What's going on there?
I think if you blow up the engines, then there's nothing to explode. Does that make sense?
Okay. No. But I'm interested to hear you.
Oh, Cryodroid just died. What happened to Cryodroid? Was he asking for help this whole time? Or was he trying to push the Imperial ship and he just he YOLO'd into it? Oh, we got some friends here.
I mean, we have some friends, but we don't have Cryodroid. But that's the thing with friends. You have friends, and then sometimes they die, and then you go get more friends.
Oh, by the way,
sorry about the Cryodroid.
We are we're having bad times here. Our ship's under attack. Real bad. Thrusters malfunctioned.
Thaddeus, I know what you're saying. We're dealing with gankers isn't chill, but the point is that you really get to have more friends if that
I'm having
could be
problems up here. If you can get out and push the Orca, that'd be great.
I can't breathe anymore. What's going on up there?
I think we're gonna be teleported to another place. Get the bottles.
Mars, what about oxygen?
Whoa, CommanderDangerous.com. That guy was dangerous.
Not gonna lie, we've had to put more cats into the replicator. What's going on up there, man?
Commander Dangerous.com has sent us hurling in space, and we've landed in a special place called the rebuy screen.
That explains the lack of cats and champagne.
Yeah. So let's go buy some more champagne.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see what they have at the commodities market. Hydrogen fuel? Does that work?
We can turn that into cats. Or champagne.
Um, let's see, food cartridges. Not so great. I don't think so. Let's see. We need yeah, let's get some domestic appliances, maybe.
Sure. Get us a toaster or two.
All right, let's do that. Let's go get. Let's see here. Don't need this.
And while you're doing that, I'd like to address the rest of the people that were on board for the last Space Tourism tour that had just been brutally murdered and are now having their consciousness downloaded. We apologize. No free refunds, though. There's no refunds. You know what you were signing up for. But you can, of course, pay us one more time, and we can go see some murder again.
Yeah, in fact, we have taken off a whole bit of armor to now put on. We are bringing with us some clothing for your, for your discerning new hats, Space Tourism hats. We got here some domestic appliances, a not Elite Dangerous, a Ghost Draft themed toaster. Got that. Got one of those. We got a tent, a Space Tourism branded tent. You can get one of those. And
very nice.
Also, your very own Ghost Draft crop harvester. You're gonna want to buy one of those.
Yeah, those are gonna sell out like pancakes.
Yeah, in fact, we're gonna go take those onto the open market right now into that last zone we were in, and just deliver them to the first first ship that comes in, mega ship or whatever it is, capital ship, and we're gonna just deliver them and see what they think. Give it a good market. What's that called? When you focus group, right?
What do you mean a focus group?
We're gonna have focus group. We're gonna deliver these new Space Tourism stuff, and we'll see what they think. Conflict zone 7B.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, Mars, but I mean, if they buy it,
yeah.
Who cares what they think? They bought it.
Well, these are free samples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those are some expensive free samples, sir.
Jack says the capital ship retreated. And he just died. Well, we're going to do it again. Alright, let's try it again. We're going to the high conflict zone. I want to see these things retreat. 7B. And we're going to do a victory lap because the ship retreated in that zone. We didn't see it happen. We overlooked the heat relay. I swear we got all of them.
Now, Mars, what happens if we come across that same ganker again?
We offer him the same. He can have first pick of domestic appliances. I think it's a toaster, a crop harvester, very good for this time of year. Clothing, that's a Ghost Draft hat.
Yep.
It's recycled, so you might see a sports team logo underneath our logo, but it has been freshly printed on top of the old logo. And
it's made from real cat. Because at this point we've replicated it from cat.
Yeah, these are all made from homegrown cats, with the finest quality, free range, outdoor cats.
Yep. Yeah. I'm making some more hats right now.
Yeah. Cats into hats. And of course, survival equipment. You have tents, those balance beam things that you see people at parks with, where they tie it to the tree and they walk across. We got one of those on there. Our logo looks really weird on that one because it's stretched across the entirety of that rope. But
yeah, that one's a little weird.
If you look at it from a very oblique angle, you can see it. All right. Looks like we have friends here. Okay. Looks like it's a Confederacy. I hope I joined the right team, and I did. Okay, good. So we're off to a good start already. I didn't do a lot of pew-pewing, so I'm not too sad about losing the ship in the last instance, because I think I only blew up an Eagle. And I didn't get credit for the capital ship, so not too sad about that. But that's why we play open. There's things like that happen. All of a sudden, you know, you're punching basically 2-year-olds here. They're NPCs. But then all of a sudden somebody comes out of nowhere with like actual weapons and starts shooting at you. What do you do about that? You know, do you run? Do you fight? I chose to do both. And
run fighting, I think.
Run fighting. Yeah. Run fighting. It's in real life. What you do is you run at them and you say, if you get in my way, you know, I'm swinging my arms, but you know, I'm not attacking you. But if you're in my way, I might happen to hit you. I think it's a Bart Simpson technique.
Yeah, it's a Bart Simpson technique. It's a very effective technique, first certified by Patton in his retirement age. Before it is a generalized technique of total destruction without any accountability.
Yes.
So, Mars, it does seem like people want the Ghost Giraffe toaster.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of heat for that. Stefan specifically called it out that he'd like the toaster, but I'm getting some other orders while I'm converting cats to champagne for the toaster specific.
Yeah, toaster specific. Wonderful. Wonderful toaster, yeah. Now, do keep in mind, I will say this, that the toasters, the logo on the toaster does brown and start to peel off after time.
Yeah, we've spent no money on quality assurance. We literally took the cheapest person who had put the logo on a toaster, and it's probably very dangerous. In fact, I actually would not recommend buying it for safety or health reasons. It's pretty much a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we're being shot at with lasers.
I see that. King Lima Bean said he'd buy the hat. The question is,
yeah.
Do you want a picture of the toaster on the hat or just the logo? Like, what are we talking about here?
Something about a ghost ship. Do you see this in the chat? What's this? Where'd it go? Ghost ship. Remember, through the gates of hell. What is this? Ghost ship was just confirming that Thargoid territory seems to encompass the bubble, not just the Pleiades. This is Spiky Owens. Wait, are these people talking, or is this NPCs talking? I can't tell.
I don't think it's people. I think people are mainly interested in the toaster. And I know that our good friend Thought Criminal keeps trying to connect with us, but isn't able to get to the instance. Thought Criminal, we're really sorry. We can give you the path to get there. All of you, we can give you the path to get there, but we can't make it happen.
Yeah. I'm going to also, speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and give these guys some first taste of these domestic appliances. I'm going back in, Crydroid. I know you just jumped out, but I need your help to make this delivery. Okay, where are they? Let's see. Okay, some blue lasers over here. That could be a beacon saying I want Ghost Giraffe branded toasters. Let's see. Nice and toasty. No heat sinks on them. Just to let you know, they may overheat. Now, Sparks.
Oh. Yes?
I'm not sure if you want to tell this story, but you might have a quote-unquote maybe funny, not funny story about toasters, IRL?
I mean, I have several stories about toasters in IRL.
Yeah.
Are you specifically talking about the Misfortune toaster?
Yes, hold on. I'm making a delivery here. Pelicaton, here you go. Here is your free complimentary space tourism toaster. There you go. And let's see, who else? Who else was in that group of unfortunate fellows? Oh, he wants more. Well.
By the way, I do have to point this out to you, Mars.
Yeah.
So, David from Outer Space did reference a pun. Toast giraffe.
Toast giraffe. I love it. This guy wants to leave, but not before you get the savings on our crop harvesters. You're gonna want these crop harvesters.
Oh yeah, you are.
And you go right in front of him. Here you go. And no, oh, not toward us. There you go. There you go. Crop harvester.
Yeah. Guerrilla marketing at its finest. Just throw it at the enemy.
It's yours for free. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, so I do have a IRL toast story. This is not a joke. I inherited I inherited a land ship, the Misfortune, a very large Winnebago, and in it there's a toaster.
You get the free hat.
I don't know how.
Go on.
Well, I don't know how this toaster was made, because what the toaster is you plug it in, and it's a metal toaster. And as far as I can tell, there's no insulation from the inside of the toaster to the outside of the toaster. So it just, it toasts, but you can't touch it because you'll get third-degree burns, Mars. Like you'll burn your hands, which is what I did. And I don't know who would make a toaster like that. Isn't the point to toast the inside and not the outside?
Maybe it's a economical thing. So you put toast on the outside and the inside. Did you try that?
I didn't, but that's interesting. Actually, it gets so hot and literally did give me burns that actually you could probably put it on its side, outside, toast in the inside,
Here you go.
and then like
Paz gets our free Ghost Giraffe tent. You're welcome. Room for the whole family.
Ghost Giraffe promise.
Yeah. And didn't the toaster hook up to the main electrical system? And then like wasn't that a thing too?
I mean, it killed the electrical system. Like
Yeah.
it pulled so much energy that it's just literally they should have just put on the box fire hazard. Like they should have just like sold it as that, because that's what it is.
Well, there's another one. There's another story that comes to mind. I remember when we first met, you wouldn't allow us to keep our toasters plugged into the walls.
Is this back in like dorm days?
Yeah.
This is a story that you probably know, but I do not.
Oh, has to do with your former house.
Which house? Because two of them have burned down.
I think that's the second one.
That's not a joke, by the way.
Well, I mean, it's so unfortunate that it's kind of funny, and I got to tell you, often when I describe you to people that I'm telling a story, oh, I have this really great friend named Sparks, not really his real name, something else, but I'm telling the story in third person. But and his house burned down twice, and they laugh and laugh, and then when we dry our eyes, I tell them, I go on to say more things that have happened to you that are just hilarious. But I remember, but even now, what's funny? I still don't plug my toaster into the wall. That's how indoctrinated you had me. You have had me since then.
We don't plug our toaster into the wall here. Like we unplug the toaster when we're not using it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Here's how a toaster works. It's not Thargoid technology. It's very simple. You take the electricity from the wall and you put it on some metal. That's kind of it.
Yeah, you run electricity so hot through flimsy wires that if you were to put anything in it besides stuff that you're going to ingest, you will either electrocute yourself or burn down your house. It's probably the most dangerous appliance in your house, in a dwelling. I mean, does anyone else do that? Does anyone else like not leave their toaster plugged in when it's not in use? Or is it just Sparks and I?
Yeah, I mean, like it's kind of funny because like everything else in your house is actually pretty straightforward of being active when you use. I mean, toaster kind of active when you use it, but like microwaves require like a whole power supply to turn on. Like toasters, it's just electricity across flimsy wires. Like there's a lot to go wrong there if you have a bad toaster.
Yeah, or even a bad user.
Or you're a bad user, yeah. I've been getting like a little bit of seesaw, but it seems like we're kind of safe. Mars, what's going on up front there?
We are landing because we ran out of free merch. So we're gonna get some
we're gonna
more.
get some more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also have to pay a fine because I ran into somebody as we came in. All right. Then
Did you ram into them on purpose? Did they deserve it?
I kind
or were
of
you just
did.
asserting
I
dominance?
knew I was cutting them off, and I was trying to slow down so that way they'd get a fine and I wouldn't, but I couldn't slow down in time. Okay, so far domestic appliances is a plus, so we're gonna buy some more of those. All right. So
Yeah,
Ghost
I
Giraffe,
think we should.
toasters, people want. All right. Hats, people wanted that, right?
Hats. Yep.
Hats. Okay.
One of our chat users asked actually a much more existential question, Mars,
Oh.
that I think we do have to address.
Yeah.
Yeah, David asks, what is this war about?
What is it about? I think it's about a week. It'll end next Thursday.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's about that
Yeah.
long. Yeah.
Okay, how about this? Could be dangerous, but there's a lot to be said for making money in the pharma industry. Some Ghost Giraffe basic Tylenol, or some Ghost Giraffe. How about vitamins? There we go. Ghost Giraffe vitamins.
Ghost Giraffe vitamins.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
And then Ghost Giraffe mouse pads. Look at that.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
I can tell by the German guy in my ship. He likes it. All right, let's go. Let's go deliver these out there.
We're hearing from King Lima Bean again. That wants toaster hats. I don't know how that would work.
Toaster hats.
It just, yeah. I feel like to take the soul of the toaster and make it into a hat would be to make a very flimsy, dangerous hat.
Oh yes, Milton G points out that our Ghost Giraffe vitamins are vitamin G.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Uh-oh. It looks like I did that on purpose, but I didn't mean for it to happen. Alright. That was supposed to be a lot cooler. But I was reading chat while trying to do a stunt going through the mail slot. Let's try that again. Alright. Woohoo! Oh my god. That was so cool, my shields came off. Wow.
Felt that back here.
Yeah, that's quote unquote gnarly. My son saw the word gnarly today. He said, "What's that?" And I realized I must be a bad Californian parent because my son doesn't know what the word gnarly means.
Well, he won't until he surfs.
That's true. All right. Let's try. Let's see, high intensity. This time we're going to go to 7E. Whoever had 7E on the Ghost Giraffe bingo, please come to the front and receive your complimentary vitamin G bottle. They're gummies, so there's that. I'm not a fan of gummy vitamins. I have to say that. I have to be frank. But I mean, we're getting knockoff stuff here, so that's why it's so cheap. We pass the savings on to you.
And as well as the confusion. Anything that we were confused about, you get to be just as confused as we are.
Yeah, you know, it's a community effort. We all
It is a community
go
effort.
through it. Sparks, we're talking so much guff today. I don't know what is wrong with us. Like, what is this stream? What are we talking about?
I don't know. We went from Elite Dangerous to Toasters for 20 minutes.
Oh, now I'm being interdicted. Now I'm going to go into this planet. Okay, never mind. He went into the planet. You know, I tried that one time with Commander Light Xavier. I wanted to see if I could go through a planet while being hyperdicted. And you can.
So not to have you give away like your secrets, Mars, but
yeah.
what are the top three? What are the top three things to be considering when you are being interdicted, like in terms of like technique?
Technique, I would say it's all in how you're seated. You want to seat upright, right?
Okay.
Your feet flat on the ground for posture. I noticed a lot of you out there. You put your feet, you kind of go onto the balls of your feet when being hyperdicted or interdicted, right? It's great for hyperdiction, but for interdiction, you want those feet to be nice and flat, heels, balls of feet, all nicely firm on the ground, because you're going to want a lot of stability when you're leaning into those rolls. That's I think the best thing about it. I think that's probably the best piece of advice I could give you for being interdicted.
Okay, so when being interdicted, you're going to have to move into those roles. So actually pay attention to your actual physical body.
Yeah.
So that you can have the nuance of leaning into those roles. What's number 2?
Number 2, I would say breathing. Now I know a lot of people say, "Oh, make sure your breathing's right," all that kind of stuff. I would say make sure you're breathing so you have a less amount of oxygen. Give yourself, your body, have it kick in that sense of survival. Like you're now holding your breath. You are not getting any oxygen into your body. It's not just a video game. It's real life now. And I think your responses really pick up on that. And I think you'll notice a difference.
Yeah, I agree with that. Do you have a number 3? Because if not, I have a number 3.
I don't have a 3. What's your 3?
My 3 is to ignore all calls for attention or phone text messages or anything like that. There's nothing that quite ruins your ability to move yourself from an interdiction moment.
Yeah.
Like someone calling in and telling you that, like, oh, my dad's in the hospital with a heart attack. Like, it's just like, don't let that stuff distract you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're being interdicted, you've got to commit to it, and that means turning off any type of distraction from the outside world.
And you can't solve everyone's problems. That's not on you.
No,
No,
it's not on you. No.
You're not calling him to tell you, hey, by the way, I'm being interdicted. There's no time. You've held your breath. In fact, you can't even talk to him on phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm glad we got out of the way, because we are now moving to medium intensity. I think high intensity Sparks, believe it or not, is pretty intense. I think it's time we've tried out medium intensity. Much like the high intensity on a toaster, medium is probably best.
No, that's right. Also, I have an idea, Mars. And again,
I
this
love
is just,
ideas.
Talking from the back here. Like I'm dealing with champagne and cats and some weird toaster memorabilia. I think the question for the stream is: could we turn a medium intensity conflict into high intensity conflict?
I think we can. I think with that attitude, that's exactly what we're going to bring to this table.
Okay.
Once we by the time we leave this zone, this will have changed to high intensity. It might even go as far as to say extreme.
Now, in all honesty, I know that we can kind of make a medium intensity place fun, but wouldn't that be great if that was actually programmed in, where it was like you entered a low intensity conflict and you left it a high intensity conflict?
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. All right. And I'll tell you what.
What?
I got a friend request. Herbalisto6. Who the heck had that name 5 times before? But Herbalisto6 is our new friend. And I am trying my darndest to join the Confederacy. Here we go.
Well, hello and welcome, new friend.
Welcome, friend. Medium intensity. I wonder what the difference is, indeed, in medium intensity here.
I always thought that over the years, the difference between the conflicts was actually not about intensity. It's about the level of NPC ship firepower.
Yeah. This guy's shields won't go down. That's annoying. And how come I can't target him? There we go. Now it went down. He decided to run into me. Freaking bozo. Okay, I see some purple dudes. Oh, that was cool. As you can see, my thing is shooting through my cockpit.
Yeah, Mars. I think that's kind of like the toaster safety thing. I don't think the weapons are supposed to go through the cockpit.
Well, guess what? Mine can. Oh, I see another orca here. You can tell we're on the right side of history. Speaking of which,
Will Gaming in chat is mentioning a visualization that I think would be I want to expound upon rather than reading him directly. I feel like Will, like it would be great as just like to Counter-Strike. There's like a teabagging thing you do. I think it would be really pro in Elite if like every time you destroy your enemy, the last thing they see is an ejection of appliances into their cockpit.
oh, speaking of which, Broken One, you get a free toaster. Might be too far away to claim it, but it's there.
You know, we would go Beluga, but I think right now we need the speed and
Beluga. It's not even
yeah.
a
So
real
that's
ship.
why not Beluga. We need the speed and configuration that the Orca can deliver.
There you go. Have some hats. Alright.
Awesome Orcas.
There you go. Have you know what? Have some vitamin G. It'll do you good. Broken One. Oh, Broken One. I get it. You won't be broken with these deals. What's he doing? He's not trying to move. I don't want to shoot him. Oh, he's trying to pick up the stuff. Oh, I'll leave him. We'll leave him alone.
Yeah, let him
He's
let him
actually-
get the toasters, man.
Okay, here. Oh, he's trying to get the toaster. Here, I'll deliver more stuff to him. Here you go. And you can have the mouse pad. There you go.
Nice.
Free
Nice.
mouse pad for you.
A lot of the people on board Mars are now they're drinking the champagne. They're
Mhm.
enjoying the show.
Oh, great.
But
The
they're
cat champagne.
they're also they're confused what side they're on.
You know, I am too, actually. Well, guess what? If you're enjoying that champagne and you're watching the stream, you're on the right side. I hope that does that make sense? Does that clear up anything?
Yeah, no, I think it does. I'll let the rest of them know.
And I think people really responded to our last bit of advice. I would like to know from the stream, is there anything else you want us to help you out with in terms of how do you manage, being such a good player in Elite Dangerous? One might ask us. You might ask us that. Regardless of
Yeah,
whether or
Chad,
not-
if you have any questions, honestly, open-ended, as serious or silly as you like, we will completely be honest with you for any question in the next 15
Got 'em.
minutes.
Wing Gamma. More like Wing Ghana. Gonorrhea. Word association. Alright, here we go. Oh boy, that's a bright amount of things flying at him.
I don't know, Mars. This seems higher intensity, medium intensity than
No,
it was
it
in
got
high
pretty
intensity.
high, but then after I gave out the free samples, it went back to being medium.
Okay, so we got some questions that are coming in pretty hard. One
Yeah.
is just somebody's looking for a Fed running a ship with a fighter. Please hook up if you can. But the other questions are coming in. We'll go through them based upon random, like what I am choosing. Can I have a Ghost Giraffe decal on my cutter? Asks Steph.
Oh, that would be nice. Right? I would like one of those on my cutter. How about like an IRL decal on your life? You want a decal on your life? You have
Yeah,
a decal on
decal
your
on your
IRL ship.
That's true. That's true. We're saving this, but just so you know, we actually do have a giant Ghost Trap decal on a 36-foot Winnebago. More to come on that. Okay, next question. How do I make my old vinyl Orca top look like new?
Oh, that is a great question. You must have one of the older models of Orcas, and like everything, a good amount of cat oil put on with some. Now, before you guys get up in arms about the cat oil, there is turtle oil. Am I not wrong? Am I wrong?
No, I think the difference is though, Mars, that the turtle
wax.
oil is a wax that has no turtles involved.
Oh, I've done something horrible.
Actually
Yeah.
has cats in it.
Oh, then I've just started a whole new industry on a false belief that turtle oil. Okay, it's turtle wax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
well, I mean, the product's out there. I would use it anyway.
Real quick, Thought Criminal, you're asking where your car keys are at. They're actually in the same place that you left them. That's the hard part, is you have to find out like where you left them. But they're there.
They're there.
Yep.
They're you'll find that they've been inside the whole time.
Yep. How do I make my old vinyl Orca top look like new? One thing also is, screw you, Frontier, for doing this. But there is, in one of our videos, we did discuss this. There is a way to go into the Elite Dangerous menu and like double down on actually updating your repair. It's kind of hidden. You can find it in the top tip. I think it's in the top 5 things no one knows but you video. But if you want to make your Orca look like new, it's not enough just to do the default, fix things. You gotta dive in there and get that last bit for battle damage.
Now, they've interdicted me here because they really want more toasters. They really want more vinyl decals for their toaster ovens, and I just don't have the merchandise. So I'm gonna have to jump out into the puppy sector and go get some more and come right back in there. That guy.
Okay, picking up the advice section. Mars.
Yeah.
Is it a good idea to fly a Sidewinder into Sagittarius A?
Yes. It's in fact I think it's required in the game that you must do it, or else the game gets deleted after I think it's 7 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Mars, how do I grow extra fingers and toes to be better at flying?
I think you have personal experience in this regard. Do you want to take this question? I mean, I'm happy to, but I think you know better than I on this one.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend growing extra fingers and toes to be better at flying. I'd recommend just having extra fingers and toes. So maybe a friend, a partner, girlfriend, or boyfriend, like somebody who actually has working fingers and toes, and you can just include them.
And not cats or dogs, because they don't have toes or fingers.
No, or fingers really. They actually just have like a lot of legs. Really.
Yeah, they might be better on pedals. So if you do have a cat or dog and you have pedals linked up to your computer, like a HOTAS, have your dog in charge of the pedals, and then that frees up your feet for your keyboard.
Yep.
And then you have 5 extra fingers right there.
Right there. And then, this is actually one of the first ones. But David from Outer Space asks, so how do you manage being such a good player in Elite Dangerous?
We should ask somebody who's a good player in Elite Dangerous. But if I were a player who was good in Elite Dangerous, and I would probably say always boost. Whatever your problem is,
always be boosting.
Always be boosting. You can always boost out of that problem. You've gone into the station and you didn't request docking, boost right out of there. If you're headed towards the ground and it's keep coming, boost on the opposite direction. If someone's shooting at you from behind or in front, boost right to them or boost right away from them. Either one, it's a good idea.
Yeah. And in the case that you're headed towards, your absolute death, boosting helps you quickly accelerate that death and get to your rebuy screen faster, which means you can be, in your next phase and chapter of your life. So boosting helps even when all the odds are against you.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, your new you is always better than the old you. So, in a way, your old you, your old you.
Yeah. Somebody is asking, they're thinking about either getting a cat or a Komodo dragon, which is better.
Oh, well, you'll have to get both if you get a Komodo dragon, because I'll tell you what, those things run hot and hungry, and there is such an outcry for feeding anything but cats to Komodo dragons. That you know how it is with cats. If you don't feed them enough meat, they get mad and stuff, right? It's like in their DNA. Komodo dragons, it's slightly the same, except for it's cats.
Yeah, solid advice, Mars. Solid advice. Mars, have you ever regretted boosting?
Have I ever regretted boosting? I think I've only regretted not boosting enough.
Mm-hmm.
But to take that, I'm really actually now thinking about that question. I want to see if have I ever regretted boosting? Oh, I've regretted. Okay, I'll answer this question in two parts. One is I've had wait, what's wrong here? Oh, something's wrong with my thingy here. Alright. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Quest talking. Okay, I've had unintentional boosts. Because for the longest time, my boost button was next to my enter key, which was to type to talk. So I could accidentally, when I want to talk to Sparks, or type to Sparks, I accidentally push boost. And why is it my keyboard? Uh-oh.
Okay, while you deal with that, neither person, you should definitely get an Ask Explorer. I mean, he's asking if they should get an Ask for Ask Explorer. I mean, Ask Explorer has 2 words, so get the thing with more words.
There we go. Okay. So I've accidentally boosted into Sparks because I thought I was typing to him. And so I kind of... if I were to have done that on purpose, I'd be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But that it happened was funny. So I'm glad it did. So in a way, like, yes, I regret that it happened, but at the same time, after the fact, I'm happy it did. It's like when your mom signs you up for summer school and you had other plans, but then you made more friends, so you're kind of happy it happened.
Okay, so Mars, how are things going between us and the Imperials? Again, I think I'm out of cats now. We got champagne. Yeah. Everybody's enjoying the fact that they are not being killed.
Yeah.
But they kind of want to know, like, what's next on the scene. What's gonna happen next?
Well, I'll tell you what's happening next. It stinks in there. I'm bringing some atmospheric processors, some good old aerosol, and we're gonna make those combat zones smell so much nicer. That's what's gonna happen. Nice. We're going back into a high zone, and high intensity at let's see here. Let's go do a 7F. We haven't gone to 7F before, so let's go on there, everyone.
And for those of you in the stream, if you want to join and you're not able to get the instance, again, just go back out to the screen and try to jump back in. We're an open. We'll always be an open. And is that a good idea? No, but that's why we do it.
That's why we do it. It's called content, because we're not clever enough to come up with it ourselves. Nye the person says, I dropped all my bio waste. But was it branded bio waste? You gotta make sure, you gotta make it branded, because when they pick it up...
Yeah, got it.
Now here's a true space story. Back in the 60s,
True space story. Okay, I want to hear this more.
back in the 60s, when the Soviet Union was beating us to the moon, they did this awesome like alpha move where they got a satellite, and let me think. Hold on, let me think about it. They got a satellite to go around the moon, and then what they did, they had a soccer ball. You know, like all the panels of a soccer ball, like dodecahedron, whatever it's called. And
No.
they all the panels had the hammer and sickle on it. They dropped it over the moon and exploded it. So all these little hammer and sickle panels went all over the moon. So that way it shows humanity in the future, you know, hey, guess what? We were here first. So basically, like littered all over the moon, but with like, you know, they branded it. So I would say, yeah, do that. Own your littering. Having said that, I do not condone littering. But if it's on the moon,
And Ghost Draft does not condone any particular space debris into the space area in our atmosphere. It's actually a real problem. Please do not continue to think that anything that we are advising is
we
to
got a
put
big
more space
boy here.
debris.
We got a big boy here. All right, I'm waiting for the rest of the fellas to get in here. All right. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I want to see this. Okay, hold on. Let me get. I'm kind of cheating here. Oh wait. Let me make a delivery. Hold on. Wouldn't you, Mr. What ship is this called? Daymat. Would you like to have some domestic? Here we go. Here's our air freshener here. There we go. Compliments. Complimentary. And I put it right by their cargo bay there so they can pick those up. And there we go. We delivered some more free samples. Let's see here. Where are
Free
those
samples.
heat relays?
Free samples.
There they are. All right. And I gotta do the thing. Doing the thing. Where's the thing? As it comes, I guess my wingmates chose the thing for me. All right, here we go. Okay, I need power to shields. Okay.
Who needs friends when you have wingmates?
I know, right? Let's see here. Come on. Maybe I need to get closer here.
Now Mars, like talking about the Soviet space program.
Right.
I do want to make sure that everyone knows,
Got it.
legitimately, Laika the dog did not create the story that we were talking about. Laika the dog is not responsible for any Soviet space crash.
No. In fact, I think, speaking of space cats, cats are the first animals to have gone to space and come back alive. Let's see here. I was reading about that. My son was reading a book about space, and I forgot what it was called. It might have been called Space Cats. I'm not even kidding. But
That's actually not true, Mars.
no, it's true. I'm totally not
No.
kidding. I think it
No,
was
but
in.
you're
Oh, I have to ask him.
But that's no, but the first I happen to know this. The first real thing into space was fruit flies, actually,
Fruit
in
flies.
1947.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, fancy you. Wow, look at you knowing things. Look at you. Good for you. Good for you. You know something about space. Wow. Don't you feel great about yourself? Let's see here.
And I didn't know about the cats, because I actually thought in 1948 monkeys were actually the first vertebrate sent into space.
Oh, there we go. We got it.
That's before like Saigen and Dzik, the dogs that were recovered. But like I didn't know anything about the cats.
It's happening. Lightning. Space lightning. It's all dark. It's getting dark. Oh, we did it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Guess what, Sparks? You know what this means?
More cats turning into champagne.
100%.
All right. Get some more cats. Give me a second.
Oh, I lagged there. I was gonna ram into this guy. I lagged for a second. Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Break out the
Nino
cat
Diaz,
juice.
We're not from Germany, but we're not really from anywhere. I mean,
No. From the internet.
we're just Giraffe. We're from the internet.
I just thought it'd be funny if like my ship spoke a language that I didn't know, so it's telling me things that I feel like I should know. And it's like telling me very angrily, and then I'm like, I don't know what he's saying. Sounds pretty bad.
What language do you feel is the one that sounds pretty bad? I feel like French has like a lot of like kind of sounds to it. It always
Yeah.
sounds kind of nice.
Yeah.
But I feel like German also sounds very sweet. You know, like when it's spoken about something sweet, but like it has a lot of hard consonants. Where I feel like if you say something mean in German, it probably feels more mean.
Yeah, that's true. Though I feel like I'd listen to the German more than the French one. I'd be like, oh, I better listen to what he's telling me.
Yeah. Well, okay. As just to reveal a little, like we Ghost Giraffe, we actually are from America, and so we speak English, like
American.
a perversion of the King's English. But some of the English words, as somebody who's not like a native other language speaker, I bet you English probably sounds pretty harsh when you say harsh things in English to other languages. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder.
We have a lot of consonants, you know what I mean? Like we have a lot of like hard consonants in some of our words.
Now there's a YouTube video I saw that answered a question I've had for ages. Is what does English sound like to non-English speakers? And there was this whole skit of these two actors, and it sounds like they're speaking English, but they're just nonsense words. And it's
I've seen something similar, and it's interesting, right? Where it's like, oh, okay, that's what you sound like to people. I feel like that has like a different variation too, which is like English is not tonal, Mars, right?
Yeah.
So like languages that like Vietnamese or Mandarin, they're tonal, and I wonder if like a Mandarin speaker doesn't feel like English sounds like what it does because they're listening for tones in ways that we don't.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we're having some technical difficulties here. Wrap up the cats, put them in the
Okay. Yep. We're
Throw 'em out the
converting,
window. Get ready to jump out.
Some of the cats to champagne, and the rest of the cats I'm just gonna put in the airlock if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I think he wants some hats. Here's your tent. There you go. I think that's enough. Danger.com wants to sell these on his site, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we've always talked about getting into merch,
Yeah.
Mars, but
Right.
never wanted to push it on the folks. We wanted to always like, if we're gonna sell merch, let's make sure it's stuff you want.
Yeah.
I feel like I've learned a lot about our community today, and it seems like apparently they want toasters.
They want toasters. They want it. They want Toast Giraffe.
They want Toast Giraffe.
And I think other people from the Tour de Lance at Dangerous.com wants the toasters. Well, we better go get him. Better go get him some more. Looks like people in the chat have seen the English video that we were talking about.
Yeah, it's great, right? It's freaking weird, and I love it because it's really hard I think one of the greatest things that one can do is empathize with another person, and the way that you do that is by walking literally a mile in their shoes. And I just thought that video was so good at me understanding what it was like to not be me. I really like that video.
Yeah. I'm gonna go watch it again. I wonder if there's other ones like that. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to load up on just toasters. I think that's what the thing is. I'm gonna bring one thing of air freshener.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
So now that most of the tourists have died, do I still need to convert cats to champagne, or can we just not give them a refund and just give them toasters this time?
You can send it to next of kin. I think that's usually what we do. It's been a while.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But I think that's under section C. Is I send a fruit bottle, and it's a picture. It's really nice because you get on the label. You know, like when you go to Disneyland, there's like a picture of yourself on the ride. It's a picture of their last moments on the bottle of champagne, of cat champagne.
Oh yeah, like the horror of like your last moments before you realize that this was a terrible thing to do. I like that. That feels like we're delivering a Ghost Giraffe promise.
Exactly. So there's that. It's really nice. Really classy.
Okay, so are we going out there and supporting the feds again?
You know, we could do Imperial this time, right? Why not? What's stopping us, really?
Well, clearly, if we're just constantly doing feds, then we're on the feds team. But if we switch, then we're on our team. You know?
Right. We don't want to be, one pump chumps for a war, right?
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, okay. So we're going. Once again, I'm gonna have to make sure I join the right side, correct side, I should say. Looks like Cryodroid got blown up so hard he got sent out of our wing. Oops, I don't want to send him a direct message. I want to send him. What is it? Wing invite. There it is.
Thought Criminal pointed out very, very correctly that if you walk a mile in another man's shoes, you get his perspective and also his shoes.
It's true. It's true.
It's a win-win.
Yeah. I feel like there's another one like that, where like you walk a mile in someone's shoes. Something else.
It reminds me of do you remember that I mean, it was told on SNL, but there was like a Jack Handy Deep Thoughts.
Oh yeah.
Those were always thought-provokingly hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, we got another customer. He wants more of our stuff, our merch. Let's go ahead and drop off some toasters. He gets to have all of them. There you go. Some toasters for you. Oh, he is so excited.
Nice.
He is just so excited about this. Oh, he's gonna go pick them up. Look at that. He can't even catch up. There we go.
I remember a couple of Jack Handy quotes. One of my favorites was, "Do you ever drop your keys into a river of lava? No. If you ever drop your keys into a river of molten lava, let them go because, man, they're gone."
There was one where it was like if you're in space and your fellow astronaut wants to come back inside, he's probably a vampire, and he's like knocking on the window. It says, "Not today, Batman." Or was
Or
was that Simpsons?
Let me look. No. That was secondhand. Let me look that one up. That one's really crazy. I mean, he did have one that was not the one you're talking about, because that Batman one is very specific. There's one about vampires. It was like, one thing vampire children have to be taught early on is don't run with a wooden stake.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna find the one that you're talking about. Because that is worth parroting.
I'm having the worst time of my life trying to navigate this UI. Okay, now we're on Imperial side. Oh, and I couldn't pick a worse time to go Imperial. There's a cutter right here.
Good to have you on the team, Commander.
Okay, I'm gonna offer him. I'm gonna offer him stuff. Hey, I have something for you to try. And we'll give him some air fresheners. They don't like the air fresheners.
No?
No. Not a fan of the air fresheners.
Well, I guess the populace has spoken. They want toasters.
They want toasters. All right, I'll give them the toasters. Got to give them what they want.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the Jack Handy quote. Fear can sometimes be a useful emotion. For instance, let's say you're an astronaut on the moon, and you fear that your partner has been turned into Dracula. The next time he goes out for the moon pieces, wham! You just slam the door behind him and blast off. He might call you on the radio and say he's not Dracula, but you can just say, think again, Batman.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so what we learned from there is that Imperials do not like toasters. They're anti-toaster.
Okay, they're anti-toaster. That's okay.
So we're gonna have to go back to the feds. They like toasters.
Will Gaming is asking if maybe fridges are the right answer, but I think you're right. Let's just switch back to the vets.
Okay, fridges. I like that, and they'll come preloaded with Ghost Giraffe magnets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Okay, so domestic appliances. These are now refrigerators. And you know what?
Yeah.
If they're big enough, now these aren't your mini fridges. You know, these are your full fridges. But I will say this:
industrial fridges.
They are not those fridges where it's half and half. This is traditional fridge, freezer on the top, regular fridge on the bottom. I can't stand those ones where it's like half fridge, half freezer, and nothing ever fits.
Right. Well, also that's actually where I like to store my toaster, because that's unplugged and in the freezer bottom is where I know my toaster is the most safe.
And we're gonna bring some marine equipment because I know people really are into aquariums right now, and so I'm gonna bring some aquarium equipment because I'm sure a lot of people out there they have fish in their ships, you know, fish ships. And this will be great because they're out there, they're fighting, right? And their water's sloshing all around, and they're thinking to themselves, you know what? I bet you this is going to be the day my pump goes out. And we're going to have those pumps, we're going to have those filters, we'll even have some fish food ready for them.
I mean, why not just have like Ghost Giraffe branded fish?
Exactly. Like fish, and we cut them out with scissors, right? So in the perfect shape of our logo, and they're swimming around there.
Stay safe, Commander.
Fish and ships.
Fish and ships. I love that.
That's what you'll get. Okay, we're going to 7B, high intensity. Oh wait, we're going to medium intensity. We've realized that high intensity, there's enough of them. Let's get these mediums up to high.
Yeah, let's escalate the conflict. Let's get them from being medium intensity to high intensity.
So I'll tell you what, I've noticed in this stream, everywhere we go, it's been high intensity. Medium, high. Other. Filter does not help in FSS. Oh, somebody's filter's down already. They need a an aquarium filter. Somebody would pay for a Morgan Freeman Kovacs voice pack. I think we need to get on that market, Sparks.
Dude, I would love that.
Yeah. But who would we have doing our voice pack? It could be you and I.
Well, you know, I've tried in the past to do a Morgan Freeman, and I just can't give the gravitas that his voice does. We would need to get somebody else.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm horrible at doing my own voice. We didn't need to get somebody. We could get Morgan Freeman to do my voice. And let's say we get David Attenborough to do your voice. And I think we got ourselves a product.
Wait. Yeah. Wait. Attenborough for me? Really?
Yeah.
America's favorite grandpa?
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Good to have you on the team, Commander.
I hear that. They're happy to have us on their team.
Panda Foz 99 said that they use a Ghost Giraffe Copus.
Oh, do they? Look at that. I didn't know we already had one.
Christopher Walken Copus was pretty good too.
That would
Nice
be
one.
fantastic. We should have him do
Yeah.
ours. He can be you. And I'll keep Morgan Freeman to do my voice.
Yeah, no, that sounds fair.
But who
Okay,
should
well,
we have?
this last.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, who should we have doing the orca's voice?
I feel like the orca would need to have a voice that is a very strong female, like Sigourney Weaver or something.
I feel that. But you would have to speak German.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sigourney Weaver doing German Ghost Giraffe lines. That would be the dream.
And it's not until you turn it off that it's revealed, oh, Sigourney Weaver the whole time. I had no idea. And you start clapping.
Chat saying, would the Ghost Giraffe Copus be in a bunch of different languages so we can't understand it? Yes, it would. It would just be like the most like it would be like word by word, like section by section, just different languages, and it would be like a testament to like you should know all these languages, and if you don't, yeah, it's just as confusing. That would be great.
So basically, you're saying it should be in Romanian. I swear, when I hear Romanian,
Okay.
I'm like, is that, wait, oh, it's Spanish. Oh no, it's Italian. Oh wait, what? Oh, this guy's got missiles. Where's he coming from?
Okay, Mars, we're in the last 10 minutes of stream. What are we gonna do to close this out?
Oh man. Lots of fun. Lots of puke. Let's try to survive for the last 10 minutes. I think that's
Okay.
gonna be, I mean, it sounds like it's pretty doable. I mean, but not so much. Getting bounced around over here. Feels like
Okay, if you're in the community goal, Mars, I felt that last one. What happened?
I don't know. I think we hit a moose. I think this.
So if you're in chat, we're gonna try to do this last 10 minutes of survive. We're gonna survive in this instance. We're gonna make it through.
Yeah. Countdown starts now.
Okay, yeah, like we can do 10 minutes of ramming, but you cannot ram and die. You have to survive if you're gonna ram.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it for the toasters. I'll do it for the fridges that aren't vertical, they're horizontal.
I haven't sent you our manifest. Do we have any toasters left? Do you have any appliances left?
I have 3 refrigerators and 1 aquatic thing.
Okay. Let's make sure that we end with distributing that. So if you think that we're actually going to lose, make sure you distribute that as your final thing you do.
I gotta make the deliveries. People are waiting for these. Alright, here we go. Dodge this. Man, those things have a lot of hit points on them. Alright. Guess what? I'm in an orca. I don't have to deal with this. I'm just gonna fly away.
Live to fight another day.
How does this person have corrosive damage on him? Why is he yellow? That's weird. Did you notice that? Where's this
Yeah, I
corrosive
don't know what
damage?
that's about.
Alright, let's see here. Another big target. Oh, there we go. Big ones. There we go. Look at that. Again with the corrosive damage. Who's doing that? How's that happening? Uh-oh. Does anybody know how that's happening? Is that a weapon that is like everybody knows about except for me? Let's see here. Targets.
Mars, people are abandoning. You gotta survive.
They're abandoning? What do you mean they're abandoning?
Getting out of there. It's not a good scene.
He's dead. He's dead. The shields are up. We're fine. No bad can happen. What? My malfunction cannon.
Yeah, people are talking about enzyme missiles in chat.
Enzyme missiles. I don't even know what those are. I think they're making it up.
Survive. Survive, Mars.
Doing it.
We have to deliver the merch.
We gotta deliver the merch. Although we're delivering it to the people we're shooting at.
Yeah, well, it's propaganda. To stop all of this Fed versus Imperial. Really, you just want to be on Ghost Giraffe's side.
Yeah, yeah.
With friendship drive charging. You know what I mean?
I think this guy I was shooting at before. Oh, jeez Louise. I hope I don't get splash damage from those enzyme missiles. He's dead.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at those lasers.
Beautiful day in space if you think
It's
about
a
it from a
beautiful
visual level.
day. It's a clear skies. I haven't seen it this clear in forever. Tell you what, it has been a joy flying the Orca in this. Boy. I could do with some shield banks. In fact, I'm going to do. What is that sound? It sounds so cool. If I ram it, okay, my shields are offline. Good. Let's go ahead and turn the ship off.
What?
Yeah, we gotta turn the ship off. Hold on to those bottles. fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
This is fine.
And then, because now that our shields are off, I'm glad, because now we can turn them back on. There we go. Shields back on. No problem. Whoa, there's a lot of good guys out here. Ooh, there's a cutter. Let's get him.
Mars, I think what's really important at this point,
Uh-huh.
from the entire conversation we've had, is you have to deliver our merchandise to the enemy.
Okay. Speaking of devil, here's the enemy right here. General Ventilator. We're gonna deliver some refrigerators to General Ventilator. Here you go. There's one for you.
Yep.
See here. And then I hear friends of his arriving.
This is the Ghost Giraffe promise. Doesn't matter. Tourism, delivery, we will go anywhere.
Here you go.
And do
Here's
it.
another here's the aquarium. There you go. Free merch.
The most dangerous delivery of an aquarium of all time. That's the Ghost Giraffe promise.
There we go. We did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We delivered a refrigerator and some aquaponics.
In the middle of a conflict.
I mean, you're not going to go out and get one yourself at this point, so it's coming to you. Whoops. There we go. We did it.
You know, I feel good about this, Mars.
I
feel
do
like
too.
There's a lot of conflict, Imperial versus Fed. Really, you know, anybody who wants a free fish tank, they can have it.
Oh boy, this Imperial vessel here really wants some stuff. But guess what? You know what they say?
What did they say?
Never look at the explosion. Walk away as it explodes. Alright, let's go turn this stuff in. I think we're done.
Yeah,
Wolfport.
we've done good here, Mars. The
We've
people
done
on
good.
board are excited. I think they're mainly excited because because they weren't murdered.
I can relate. I feel that. Mostly because I can feel stuff. If I didn't feel anything, I wouldn't be able to relate to that. Here we go. Well, that was fun. Let's see how much. Now we were at 100%. I wonder what this is going to take us to. I imagine more than that.
Well, I just want to thank everybody who joined us for this silliness. It's awesome that you guys all came in and fought the good fight. There are toasters and aquariums and refrigerators that are loved by all because of your efforts.
Yeah. And I think the real losers tonight have been cats.
Yeah, we murdered a lot of cats and turned them into champagne and cat oil.
Yeah, we didn't need the cat oil, unfortunately, but you can still use it for your Orca vinyl tops, mainly because it's branded. And your neighbor's gonna say, "Hey, where'd you get that?" And you just show them the bottle, and they'll just point to their nose and they'll point at you, and they'll be like, "You."
Yeah, you.
Wolfport. I wonder if they sell wolves.
I wonder if they sell wolf wax.
Wolf wax. They have to, right?
I would think so.
One more minute to survive, somebody says.
Cat a tonic.
I love it. Fish and chips, cat tonic, and
Fish and chips and toast giraffe were the best puns that were done
Yeah.
during this stream.
We'll have to have some artwork done for that.
I'd like to see, personally, I'd like to see artwork for Toast Giraffe. That's hilarious.
Yes. Background, your house is burning down.
Landing permission will be granted upon request. Welcome to this federal starport, Commander. Request approved. Assigned to landing pad.
Well, as we come back in to roll in, thank you everybody for attending and hanging out and being on our own team, the Ghost Giraffe team, in this crazy community goal conflict.
Yeah, I
It's
really
been absolutely hilarious, fun.
thank the Ghost Draft team. You guys ran a great race today. We were behind a few laps back there, but our pit crew really got us back on the track going with the refrigerators and toasters. And I just want to say, milk for everybody. Okay, combat. Let's see. 400,000. That's pretty good. And I realize we didn't get credit for that capital ship we routed, but we got one to route on camera, so that's good. Let's see. Nope, we're still at 100%. Our rewards are 600,000. Well, I'll tell you what. Better luck next time. And we'll see you next time in the next stream, right here on Ghost Draft. So, for now, let me push the buttons. Go ahead, push that.
Pushing buttons.
Pushing the buttons. And yeah, thanks again for joining, and we'll see you guys next time. Okay, so now I press the start and stream button. And press it again.